Hi everyone, Cendril. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Hope all of you had a great weekend. Today, there are a few things I wanted to do. I want to run High Priestess. That's cool. Got some things done. I got a lot done this weekend, so I'm really pleased with my weekend. I've recorded a lot of EBF 5. Finally got back to Octopath Traveler. It was a very productive weekend. Okay, I do have the Holy Mace on there. Mask of Holy Fortunes. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I take all the curses and we just try not to die. Right. Oh, what else? What else? If one of those is the boss I'm thinking of, spoilers, I punted. I couldn't do it. Cunning Man, but it's trade. So I'm not sure about that. We can be blessed by Fabled Beasts, but get anything done on that one last time. Spin gold. That's awesome. I just want to beat them. They're hard enough to kill, at least for me, because I'm not awesome. But they are challenging, and I'll be happy with just beating them. We're gonna take Forgotten Dreams and try to luck out on that. Because if I can Forgotten Dreams back into St. Tala's Day, then we got it. No problem. Blessed. I have not gone up to Forgotten Temple yet. I start to do that and then I back up and be like, I'll do it later. So that's a ways away from me. What else to take for this challenge? Maybe Dark Alleys just for the equipment to help me get some of the other stuff. Let's try Fabled Beast again. Just to see. Now I know I'm gonna need food. Chieftain's Axe, we haven't used yet. Might take that. Fine Sword's not a bad idea. It sucks we can only have one supply. Because I'd like to take, like, Fate's Path, for example. Just to give us that extra buffer. But we're gonna need gold for Temple Prayers. And I didn't really take anything else against this gold. Our encounter list is so low that no, I'm gonna take Dark Alleys. We gain resources, I gain a piece of equipment. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, we're gonna do this strong. Remember, we need 12. I'm gonna take Malaclips because restoring life by camp is not gonna be an option. Because we're gonna give half of our food to the helpful priest. Hopefully we'll do it later. It'll show up later than sooner. You must be super blessed.
My mind has been
basically.
Honed. Sitting upon the throne of life and death shapes the world in one's image. And Callus has always lacked self-control for that to be anything but chaos.
Because all misses in the deck, the High Priestess will be harder. Collect at least 12 blessings. Alright. Give it a try. Avalanche. That's a good one to start with. There won't be as many enemies.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips, an assistant.
I'm not an assistant. Holy Mace!
3 weapons for the righteous warriors. In this case, I guess you'll do.
Screw you, dealer. Yay, food. I forgot we get food.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
I see fine.
Victory. You are learning.
Alright, dig them out. Heroic Sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monsters, discard a base monster card, but lose your companion for 3 turns. I'd rather have Malaclips. Alright, down we go. Blizzard, yay! Success, failure, huge failure. It's fine. You still have a 50-50 chance of being right. Toss a coin. Success! You did it. Oh, right. I would have been right, too. I was thinking number 3. That's good. Set up camp here. Make camp. Because I can. Make pilgrimage. And break it. Hi, Kurna. There's temple prayers. Make a donation. Ooh, beggar's charm maybe. Or gambler's banquet for the +2 after die roll. That's cool. I gotta try to make sure I have enough money. Okay, let's make sure I have enough food. What sport? Handball? Cool. I don't know much about handball. I like sports, but I don't know much about it. Choices. I'm gonna take Beggar's Charm. Now we hope that another Temple Prayers, that was our Temple Prayers, that the other one isn't like right here. I was totally ready for that card to flip over. Temple Prayers! Okay, Luck Chest. Or we can take Imperial Armor. Imperial Armor's good because it shuffles one less. So when we have the card gambit, it'll shuffle one time less, making it easier to get it correctly. Most of the stuff I threw in the deck is to try to help with our chances on those. Alright, unguarded equipment, the Imperial Armor it is. Now we'll still have to get the Fame to wield it, but I don't think it should be that hard to get. Because there's enough fights we should be able to wield it.
We could have simply walked away, but no!
Silly. So, Linguist Magazine cutout today, according to which Caesar's Lesser is a YouTuber. This might be a mistranslation. Oh man, we can't have that because that's like one of the most famous things ever. There's 4
Some
extra
weapons,
fame.
this one
We
included,
just need 2 more.
require a great hero to carry them.
Some extra gold. Nice. Perfect.
I have been.
Oh, here we go.
These realms.
We're gonna take it,
These
and we just hope the
pathways
curses
through
aren't
shadows.
too bad.
You do not understand them.
Okay. So we get Divine Providence, +1 to dice, which is great. We get Guardian Angel, lets us re-pick for the Gambit. Perfect. 1 random enemy in every combat has 100% additional life. Boy, if we're really unlucky and the boss gets plus 100% additional life, I would be really sad. Companion will not aid you in combat. Oh, that stinks. And all failure are considered huge failure in precision gambits. Ooh. Stinks. But at least we get to re-pick. Oh, we don't have precision gambits here. I don't think. I'm trying to think. Let's see. But it might be more along the lines of "See you in Hell, Punk." Oh, that makes Caesar even more awesome. I'll be waiting for you. That's cool. Oh, we gotta do it. So, not unless you put some in. Okay, I don't think I put it in. All right, let's go. No more Malaclips, so I gotta be more careful in combat.
Show your worth through action.
You traverse the strange and surreal world of the unliving, the penitent and the unrepentant. Penitent and the unrepentant. Divine Providence. So we get plus dice, which is good. Pick again with Guardian Angel. But one random guy is going to have 100% additional life, so he basically has double life. Knowledge Clips doesn't help us in combat anymore. And all failures are considered huge values of precision, which is a big deal. But we got another shard. Alright, that's 5 blessings. We'll ascend. That's odd. Why didn't Divine Providence say whether it was permanent or transient? I was wondering the same thing. Alright, Blessed Brew, we gotta get this. I think this was one. Everything other than one, I'd guess. Okay. Yeah, but that, because it only shuffled once because we're wearing the armor. So that's really useful. I should have watched what the failure was, and then I'd know which one was bad. If we can find the mask that I put in the deck, we'll know what a failure is. That'll be useful too. Allies return. Sure. Raiders Penance. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. Oh, doesn't help us, but well, that's not necessarily true. I have an idea for that. Okay, that's 6. There's Temple Prayers. Reroll your lowest die, just always succeed. Probably Gambler's Banquet or Monk's Vitality. I'm gonna take Gambler's Banquet. I can heal myself. Cause there's some more dice gambits that I put in, and that the game puts in. Yeah, Gambler's Banquet. Okay. Blizzard Lane. That's why I grabbed that for extra food. Success, success. There we go. That would be cool. Unfortunately, it does not, because it's like he never gets knocked out, which is what Allies Return does. He just doesn't show up in battle at all. Huh! Try that again. Ready? Because it's going to show, and then it's going to immediately reshuffle. Oh, gee, I wonder which one it is. Thank you, Armor, so much. The desperate climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. Like, that was perfect. It only shuffled once and put the success right on top, so I could see it. So that was perfect. Not perfect is another blizzard to ruin my day. Alright, bye, Kurna. I think 2? Success. Cool. Awesome. Please be Ascension. Good. Now we can see what else is here. Another Temple Prayer. So I miscounted. That puts us even better than I thought. But there was only one. Turn back. We can also skip the Blizzard, which is great. Make a donation. Long shot. Score the exact target in a dice gambit to draw 5 equipment cards to discard this card. No, we don't want to discard a card. Every time we gain gold. Let's take Gold Zealot. Okay, in your Blizzard, you do nothing for us. Does that make me lose life? Send. Beggar's Charm gives us money, and we get 15 life because we got money. Alright. Gotta try to get this one. Because there's two failures and 2 successes. So we gotta get one of the successes. Not the end of the world if we don't. Throws up hands. Me too. It's fine. This is really the one I'm the worst at. Is the card shuffling one. I wish I was better at it because it's exclusively what they use in Hand of Fate 1, and they still use it a lot in this game. I think it's one everyone's probably the worst at. Failure. Alright, redraw. And Mace was wrong too, so we were all wrong, because I was thinking 4 as well. Still get another shot at it. I think 3, maybe. Still a 50-50 chance. Like I said, it's not the end of the world if we don't get it. Because we should still be able to get enough blessings. Stuff like this is why I was forced to always play on easy mode with the original because of Guardian Angel. Yeah, it's so hard. Like, I got through normal on Hand of Fate 1, and it was the biggest struggle for me whenever they shuffled up the cards. Hey, second win! As long as I don't drop below 25. Ugh, Blizzard. Success. Darn it, now it's shuffling twice anyway. So it would have shuffled 3 times. I'm guessing 3 as well. Success, cool. Alright, let's head up. Helpful Priest, we give half our food. So we're down to 6 food, but huge success would be great. No clue. No clue where it went. But we'll get 2 shots at it. because there's nothing but successes, which is great. Number 1, I'm thinking 2. So we'll see. Oh, just success. Okay, we'll see who was right. Oh, I was actually right. Darn. That's funny. Um, 3, maybe 2. I don't think it's on the ends. Let's see. It was on the end. Man, I was wrong that time. Still, that's alright. Deft Eye. Slower Wheel Gambit. Okay, it gives us 10. There's Fate's Path. There's St. Tala's Day. There's Forgotten Dreams as well. Okay, turn back. $16 fame. Do I have to be able to wield it? That's something I didn't think about. Or do I just have to have enough blessings? Good question. No, we're gonna find out. St. Tala's Day! Because I can change some stuff around and still get it. It won't be too bad. Good harvest. For luck! There's Divine Intervention. And for glory. Aw, no flame blessings. Wealth? Nope. Okay. Harvest? Nope. Health? Something? Just something then. First hit in combat against Northerners deals 50% bonus damage. Yay. Okay, that gives us all the blessings required. I can get more from like Avalanche and... I got an idea. Do Avalanche. Mace just needs to be inventory. Oh. I appreciate that. 5 seconds quicker. I was gonna get fame from this and then try to Forgotten Dreams it to get enough fame, but that's okay. I just have to not get destroyed. You take an extra 50. Yeah, I just have to be awesome. Oh, I got hit by that anyway. That's lame. I was waiting for that. I forgot. It's fine. I forget stuff all the time. Let's see. Defend all attacks from a Northerners combo to freeze the attacker. Ooh. Mask of Holy Fortunes, which, if we got this earlier, would have been nice. But we'll take Kubrak's Gaze. There's some life. Alright, this is done. Easy. Extra 2 fame and long shot. Score the exact target value in dice gambit to draw 3 equipment cards and discard that one. Curiosity. Oh, Lionheart would be great, but I don't have 60 gold for it. I will buy some food. That's awesome. Alright, healed up. Break camp.
Next time, bring more food.
Oh, I didn't see the health potion was about to tick. Blessed Summit! So the ground, my companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, my lady. Send a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary. Oh, for sake, you have a decent offering. Impressive offering. But if you seek to make a deal on behalf of the Empire, you must still prove yourself against my champion. So we have all the blessings. Raiders charge towards you. Lone Wolf stops Malachus from helping me. But we have more than enough blessings. That's the Berserker champion. Now you're frozen. Freeze. So useful. Give me stun for a minute. Aw, I still took damage. I was in the middle of the finishing animation. Easy peasy. That's so good. Yeah, it does. The Twitch integration does carry it. That's the being able to freeze them if you completely parry the combo is amazing. Although your kind slaughter my people, it is intriguing that you would be so respectful in bringing the required blessings. Perhaps you're not a barbarian after all. I see you carry a great mace, a worthy skull crusher. Perhaps I could bring forth its true essence and reveal its true power. She holds her hand over the weapon.
Nicely done.
Pilgrim. Absolved.
Filled with
plight.
purity and redeemed in action and intent.
Divine Freeze. Cause freeze to enemies in a large area for 5 seconds when activated. So just freeze everything. It is holy, so it does 150% damage to undead, and it is a heavy weapon. 19 fame to wield, 25 damage. I like you. You sound fun. Ah, the great mace absolved plight, a truly glorious weapon. May it serve you well. Thank the High Priestess, and make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brainstorm. And that is a challenge done. Alright. Next we're going to do Temperance. We're going to redo this. And I am going to take... Take the Chieftain's Axe, because we haven't seen it. Still haven't seen Reaper's Arrow. Yeah, I got Silver on Temperance because the very first thing of people, I wanted to see if I could beat them up, and the game lets you, and that's bad. So this time we're going to do it correctly. And this will pretty much be the same as we did. And we try for Pious Robes, because we get Pious Robes and we win. It's that simple.
Kingdoms of death were once pledged to my throne. The usurper cares not for our old suits, however. He has driven the deathless from his lands.
Pauper Dilemma. This will be interesting. Do we want money, or do we want extra food that we're probably going to give away? Yeah, 2 is food. 1 is money, 2 is food. Food it is. Chieftain's Axe. Armor Breaker against corrupted enemies. Bash does additional damage to armored. Form a powerful strike that causes stun to corrupted. Stunned enemies take 150% damage when hit. Okay, so Chieftain's Axe is good against corrupted. Cool. Now I know. Food is extremely expensive when you can buy it in this map. I don't remember.
How did you
Maybe?
not get the message? We're not to be messed with.
2 fame. 5 food. 5 more food.
What do you think
Corpse
happens to
wagon.
the mind when one returns from death in this way? What happens to the heart?
Now, if I remember right, we followed them, and then people got teleported, and that was it. Like, I don't remember anything really happening from following them. Maybe. Could be thinking of the wrong thing. Follow them we shall. After tedious hours trailing the macabre band, you approach a hill far from any settlement. Atop the hill stands a stone circle marked with eldritch runes. The skeletons drag their prized haul into the center. A sudden flash of blinding light forces you to look away. When your vision returns, the circle is empty, apart from an abandoned wagon. That's creepy. General store! What do you have? Pious ropes. 4. Short. That'd have been perfect. Food's expensive. Winding trail. No, you don't get to have my money. I don't super need the fame though, I can think about, so I can think about what's in the deck. So you're gonna give me your stuff.
I'll handle the little one. You deal with the rest, okay?
Now they are super nimble, and it says heavy weapons are bad because they can dodge them. However, when you do not dodge a heavy weapon as a thief-type enemy, bad things happen. Or as a thief-type class, not just enemy. Give me your stuff. 15 max life, and a 20 life health potion. Cool. Alright, journey forward. Attacked by the reanimated corpses of recently deceased peasants. That's a shame. Then you elegantly block it with your face. That happens.
I hope this works.
And as the heavy weapon wielder, that's really good for me. Ooh, 1 from 3. Come on, robes. Done. Just need the 7 fame. Easy peasy. Hungry peasants. Here's your food. Illusory food, lunch for the closest thief. Let's see.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
Ah. There's the food.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Moonlit journey. We'll go back. More hungry peasants. I don't have any food. Dark alleys,
Starvation
awesome.
has been the end of many adventurers.
So Terror of Blight and Four of Frost with their locked chest. Or we get a Harvest Blade, which gets us food when we kill with its ability. Harvest Blade it is. See what we fight. 6 of Blight and a Frost Trapper. I'm fine with that. I like that better than Terror play.
We could have simply walked away, but no.
I'm Malcliffe. You die. Alright, easy enough. That gives us 4 fame. We can now wear the pious robes, which is perfect. We also have the Harvest Blade, just in case we find not corrupted enemies. We can get extra food, just to be on the safe side. Jeez. I'm just gonna reroll all of it. There we go. 3 food. Hey, extra food. It's the maiden. Now, what do we want? Since we have pious robes, we don't necessarily need food. We can still use it to heal. We can still give it to the peasants if we run into them accidentally. But it's not necessary at this point.
Use gold to buy more equipment, I guess.
Yeah, you use gold to buy more equipment, and life is basically food just for us. Food for the world. Just take the food. Alright. Y'all are very kind. Extra 7 food. And now has crown. Yay. Journey forward. Now that reveals itself as a threat. Alright, that's done.
Bare-knuckle combat. You seem to take such joy in violence, and here I was hoping we'd found an intellect fitting for the coming challenges.
Hey, sometimes you just want to fight, dealer. Don't tell me you don't. You're all about this revenge thing. Who do we want to fight? This is all food, technically. If I do this right. Alright. Empire it is. General of Steel. I'm gonna go take him out real quick. Do I have the Harvest Blade equipped? Yes.
Don't stand around listening to my wit. Hit them!
Harvest. That's +1 food. +1 food. Another food. Done. We gain 3 food and 4 fame. You're one to be reckoned with, the organizer comments as he brings forward a chest. Oh, I think that's the best we've heard. 15 gold. All right. Extra 15 gold. Another 15 gold. Awesome. Well, now. What do we have here? Armor of Gluttony. We're not going to have the food, but every time we get a gain card, we get +2 food. Yeah. Well, pious robes.
Ancient smiths have considered the
Well, we
same
have food now.
issues
I
we
can
do.
change between them
How to
depending on
handle
what I
hunger
have.
and
It's
resources
perfect.
during battle.
Oh, wrong button, my bad. This is perfect. I have armor of gluttony, and then when I get low on food, we just change to the pious robes. Excellent. General store! I had a feeling I'd run into you after I bought something. Oh, we can see Reaper's Arrow. Inflict 200 damage to a living enemy when activated. Undead or immune. Ignores armor. You take 200. Period. Because the Reaper. Deal 125% damage to Brimstone enemies. So that's cool. They take 250. Requires 15 fame. You get 3 shots. 3. So that's cool. Sacrificial blades. Oh, right. They're holy, so that's cool. Will of the Emperor artifact. It works on the Reaper. That's awesome. Because he counts as a thief. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. Cool. Time to leave. Oh, ambush. That's really cool. I'd love to kill him that way, just and then he just dies. Just gets struck by lightning.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Gotta get knives. An extra food. Another food. Time for them to get much, pretty much. What does that have to do with anything? It's him chanting his spell. That's the shield spell when he says that. 3 food, 4 fame. Extra 3 food. Extra 2 food because of armor gluttony.
Of course, in a world that has lost all of its wonder, violence, muscle, and brute strength still remain. So like the usurper in all its ways.
You're cautiously approached on the trail by a group of farmers. "Greetings, friend," one of them begins. "Are you in need of supplies?" Grim explains that an evil ogre has stockpiled rations in a cave not far away. They intend to fight the creature and retrieve the goods to feed their families. Would you be willing to tag along for an equal share of the food? This is the only place I've seen this card so far, so I would like to get the token. It's a big Shrek.
Was I too bold? Too egotistic?
I know, Ogre looks sad.
Certainly. Yet I would never have wrestled the secrets of the elements from the Lords of Beyond were I not.
Alright. You set out at once for the Ogre's lair. Along the way, they explained what sort of beast is awaiting you. It knocked poor Chester's pie wagon right over with a single swipe of its mighty paw. He lost his entire day's supply in an instant. Ate my nephew's dog right there in front of him. Little Joseph was out collecting firewood when the great hairy beast plucked his dog off the ground and swallowed him with one bite. Mayor went to visit his prize-winning horse last week and found nothing in the stall but a torn saddle, your companion exclaims. Not a drop of blood. The beast must have picked it up and taken it home to eat. Cassius the baker told me that it broke into his shop last month looking for food. It set the whole place on fire while raiding the oven. Have any of you seen the ogre? The group is suddenly quiet as they exchange glances. No, one of them offers. But my Aunt Mattie swears that it ate all the radishes in her garden. No, we have not seen this one before. Monster's Lair is just up ahead, one of the farmers comments sometime later. Is it now? A deep voice inquires, as the monster in question strolls into view. The speechless farmers hastily retreat as the ogre stops and inspects you. My name is Thomas. This is my domain. What business have you here? Demand you return the stolen food, attack the beast immediately. Demand you return the stolen food. I've stolen no goods from these humans. What food I possessed I earned with my own hands in this forest. Your desperation does not give you the right to take what's rightfully mine. Oh yeah, I figured the Reaper would have too much health for that. But that's still really funny. Farmers manage to find their voices, throwing all manner of accusations at Thomas, who merely shakes his head in response. Believe what you will, warrior, but know I will defend my home. He lifts his weapon purposefully, saying, I may be more reasonable than most of my kin, but thought without action is pointless after all. refuse to fight. What? The farmers cry incredulously. Are you siding with this hulking monster? Despite their outrage and frustration, the farmers can do little but give up in return. A reasonable human, Thomas comments, turning to you. You are indeed a rare beast. Boy, I wish he was wrong about that, but he's right. He gestures to the waterfall behind him. My dwelling lies beyond the waterfall. Would you care to join me for a game? I have few visitors of your intellectual caliber. It's a smart ogre. I like it.
He just wants to play chess. It's okay.
I may have a magical trinket. I would be willing to bet against you, just to make things interesting.
Okay.
Alright. What's that? Follow the ogre back to his lair and sit at a stone table opposite of him. What takes your interest today? Cards? Dice? Game of manual dexterity? So, do we want to play cards, the dice, or the pendulum game? Basically what this is. I don't think I have anything to help me with any of that. Sure don't.
You're pretty good at the pendulum game. No.
Looks like a game of manual dexterity. Y'all stink for putting this on me.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges
at least
it
they didn't
presents
move, so that was...
change too.
I could do that. You play the game well. I'll have to do better in the future, Thomas admonishes himself. Reaches behind the table and lifts an item, saying, would this be of any use to you? Sacrificial bond. Sure, I can equip it. Why not? Perhaps another game? Thomas takes a sip of tea from a bone cup as you decide the next game. Do we want to play? Well, it looks like we have to. I can't back out. What kind of game do we want to play? We got the token, so that's great. And we're good there.
I like this card.
He has bone cup.
Ogre. I mean, it's still ogre.
Play a dice game. Shall I play a dice game? 14. Ogres do make mugs out of skulls. I was joking before. Well, there you go. It's true. Hey! Rolled well. As I've grown lax from sitting in the forest by myself for too long, Thomas grumbles. Any of these interest you? Thomas puts some items on the table for you to inspect. Could get to grab the Reaper's arrow just for kicks. Grab the golden shield and sell it for yes money. Undead or immune? We're sadly fighting undead. Ooh. The necromancer might not count as undead. I mean, it could be a lich. But if it's a human necromancer, but I think he still counts as undead just because he's a necromancer. Not sure. We're gonna take it, because I don't need the money.
A tool of the greatest of assassins, and now in your hands.
A tool of the greatest of assassins, and now in your hands. Not played many games against humans. Mostly they try to kill me. Luckily for me, the fairy folk are far more civilized. They are part of the skull suits now. Yeah, well, we can shoot the necromancer with it. No harm, no foul if it doesn't work. Alright, play a card game. 1 success. Better in your hands than in your heart. Totally sure about that, man.
Yep.
Got a nice mix. For what it's worth, I think it's 3. I'm with you. I think it's 3. It's 5. That's the most true. And... Oh, we were right!
We were right.
Thomas plays the game with both skill and luck. Never mind your loss, he says. Clearly you've never played that game before. Pretty much, I'm not good at that game. Thugger stands, saying, "Thank you for your visit, human. I have enjoyed this afternoon's diversions, but now I must tend to other matters." You bid the ogre goodbye and head back into the forest. Yeah. I like the ogre. I like Thomas. Moonlit Journey. I don't really need anything else. And let's go. The Wretched. Taking 3 food. Spin the wheel. There we go. Catch the thief.
Let's
Hands
see what you
quickly
do with
snatch the
that,
bounty back.
given your position.
Hoist your attacker off their feet. They're no common bandit. You're face to face with a dirty, sickly child. Please, they can't feed us at home. We have to take what we can just to survive. We have plenty of food. This is easy. Taking pity on the child, you give him some of your supplies. Bless you, mercenary, for your good heart, he exclaims and runs off happily with his prize. Gain 2 fame, lose 1 food. And you get a blessing. So that's how you get the blessing from that. Teamwork. Your companion ability cooldown charges 20% faster.
Nice.
Good for Malaclips, because I pay attention to his. Hey, it's the maiden again! What do we want? Also of note, if you win all 3 games with Thomas, he'll get mad and accuse you of cheating, then give you the boot. That's why you only play 3 games.
Oh. Interesting.
You'll get 2 fame in that case, but no 3rd equipment piece. That's fair.
Okay.
That's cool. More money, says Kurta. More food. No reason to play all 3 anyway. Yeah. Still, that's awesome, though. Mace also says food. Oh, not longer life? I'm only at 125. In this mission that's almost over. That I've already beaten once. Food it is. +3, +5. And plus another 2 for Armor of Gluttony. Up here. Hungry Pests. Well, we just lost 8. Hey, Temple Prayers. Let's Hammer of the Gods. Ability weapon deals 50% damage in the next combat with the heavy weapon equipped, and then discard this card. That's tempting. Sure, I'll take Monk's Vitality. Hi. Zip 2? Zip 2? Zipto? I'm not sure. I apologize. But welcome to the stream. One drunken night. Oh, well, I have to go through this.
That's fine.
I was hoping to not run in this one because we're okay on food. And money. I was trying to find the exit.
Get drunk, boy, get up and send it. Whoa, what a drink. That's cute.
There's a lot of food here. This is the one I hate the most. Is this one? This rotating. I don't like that. I don't like that one. Grab the money and leave. Yeah, we don't need the other stuff. That was a nasty one. Still got 4 fame, 2 food, and 10 gold. Well, it's one of these two. Nope, tossers. A golden shield.
Woo!
Do I get it? Hate you, game.
Like
I have the worst luck with that. With just having a 1 and then re-rolling a 1. Like I do. I have the worst luck with that. With just rolling 1 die like that.
So crazy.
So she takes the really shiny thing. I'm just killing you. Nah, I don't feel good about my luck, so you're just gonna die. That's happened to me lots of times on this game. In this game, is 2 1s like just like that.
Only for you would I fight in a place that smells like...
That was different. I'm used to that attack. I wasn't used to that one. That's different. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Me either, Maze. Me either. Alright, 2 fame. We get 10 gold. 2 more food because of armor gluttony. And there's
There is
the
a
exit.
hidden truth that
Or the
every
end.
mage who dabbles in death knows. They work from fear, not power. Fear of the grave and what lies beyond.
I have pretty good
I
luck
know
with the
now
dice.
that only life
With vision.
is to be feared. Death brings peace.
Gruesome there. I have pretty good luck with the dice, except in general. I still have bad rolls and stuff, but when I have to do the 1 like that and just re-roll the 1, I have terrible luck with that. Alright, there's the Necromancer of Skulls with her Horde of Skulls, and we're gonna try to shoot the Necromancer with the arrow. See, you look human enough to me.
She's not one of ours, by the way. Totally different set of mages. Honest.
I don't know what that hit. I didn't get to choose. I'm gonna start breaking skeletons. then we'll deal with it. Ow. Stand up. Break the skeleton. Oh, she totally took damage from that. She totally takes damage from the Reaper's arrow. Bone armor spell, correct. Smoking ash is all that remains of the necromancer as you inspect the contents of the crypts. There you find letters written and signed with the Emperor's seal, each one calling for your death. What have you done during the Emperor's wrath? As if in answer, the voice of the hermit rings in your ears. It is not what you have done, but what you are yet to do. A powerful force presses against you, and every move takes you closer to the end of the game. You have few friends now. But we didn't kill any peasants this time.
Can you understand what it means to rule, truly? How every action across the land ultimately stems from your deeds and thoughts.
For avoiding any unnecessary villager deaths, Kolbjorn's traps. That's interesting. For beating Thomas the Ogre, Gladiator's Visage. And that's now a gold token. Alright. We're going to skip the devil for now. We're going to do that tomorrow. Because I have plans for this. Next, we're going to do the tower, because we're just going to skip over that one and go to the next one.
You bring me word of the world outside. Good. Let us see what the cards tell us of the time that precedes us.
A sorceress is besieged by Empire soldiers. Rumor has it she holds knowledge significant to the Emperor. Ascend the sorceress's tower, guarded by levels of traps and strange magic to find the answers you seek. Food? Appease the stone gatekeepers with offerings of food? Why does stone gatekeeper need food? It is stone. It's not like Starlight is sitting there at the entrance to the tower. Yeah. To get into tower, must get food. Ha. Prepare for combat against the Empire? We can do that. And be prepared for chance cards gambits. Ugh. Alright, let's throw in stolen ones. We'll give that one another try.
You do like that one, don't you?
I do. It gives me equipment. I do like that one quite a bit. Starting to kind of get my favorites now. Gambits. I don't fight ogre. Needing that. Just gambits for the equipment's not a bad idea. Wetland ambush gives food. 2 more. I have not seen that. on Discord right now? 'Cause I thought I was, but nope, I am not. Much fail. That's awesome. That is super cool. Sorry, looking at what May said. The in the Discord chat, which if you haven't joined my Discord, you should. People there are really cool. And we have a lot of fun, a lot of different channels. That's really awesome. Sorry about that. Oh, I did like a real streamer there. Ah. How dare. Stupid dice rolls for that. We haven't done mystery chest. Try duel again. 15 challenges. I think we've done maybe enough. I kind of have my favorites now. My system is different. Okay. Make sure I'm not dropping frames and stuff. Alright, oh, gotcha. Understood. Maybe instead of carrot, well, I need money. I'd like to try to get some more tokens, but I mean, we can do that. We can just like take all the token cards into some old mission and just start trying to grind out shards. We might take a day and do that. Just for kicks. See how many different shards we can get. I'll go with this for now. For encounters. 12 pieces of equipment, 3 supplies. I want Absolve to apply it. I want that to be mine. If we can freeze all of them, that'd be great. Devil's Touch would be really good too. Ooh, Harvest Blade wouldn't be bad. We can get food that way. Marksman Bane isn't bad. Okay, we'll take those as our weapons. Defend 30 attacks. We'll take a broad shield in case I do get Marksman's Bane. The other two are heavy, so this is an extra. Call the orange traps. Armor of Gluttony. Imperial armor, because shuffle less. We'll do that too. Weapons against Empire enemies in block or when their armor is completely destroyed. Take that. Your new Mask of Holy Fortunes. Ring of Defense, you're new. Take Tiger's Eye and room for one more piece of equipment. I shall take got a pretty good mix of stuff here. Three uses, huh? Thorn Shell. For our supplies, we need food. Bash 40 Empire enemies as they block. We'll take Worker's Hammer. And anything good?
No, just be like, hey, we got this. You want to go to an interview? Sure.
Cool. The blacksmith. Getting some decent. Yeah, I'm okay. So yeah, refresh. Do I want to heal? Do I want healing spirits, or do I want to start with some armor? Let's start with the fitted leather armor. Gives 10 armor. I feel really good about that. And the Worker's Hammer will give us a really good starting weapon until we find some other stuff we want to use or work on. Okay. No clue what this is going to all entail. We'll just give it a try, and then if we have to redo it, we redo it.
The blasted tower has been long the symbol of mankind's folly, of things coming to an end. We have not yet reached our conclusion, yet we creep closer with each step. The blasted tower is the home of one who can answer your questions. I do not think she will appreciate you calling, however.
Spoilers, it will involve a tower. Spoilers! An encampment of Empire soldiers surround the base of a colossal tower. With picks and hammers, they gradually chip at the black stone. An older soldier greets your approach. Captain Hardwick of the 6th Legion. What is your business here? Requesting your tower. What his business is. Ask what is in the tower. You're just gonna bring the whole thing down? No clue. There's a door on the first landing that will not open unless you provide an offering of apples to the gargoyle statue. Moreover, it permits only one soul to pass through. All the men I sent through the door have not returned. What your business is? He's taken aback and then laughs. We were posted here to find a man who seeks to bring down the Empire. You're a man, maybe it's you! He chuckles incredulously before continuing. They say the traitor is hidden in this tower, betrothed to the sorceress within. Of course, they didn't think to tell us the tower is a death trap. Lost many good soldiers in there. Behind him, okay, I'm requesting a tower. I've sent far too many men up in that make or forsaken tower and they never return. So far as I'm concerned, you're welcome to it. I sent word to the capital that this is a doggone cursed mission. Haven't heard back, of course, so Mervyn over there suggests we topple the tower with force. Behind Hardwick, a soldier hammers at the rock in a frenzy, a manic grin on his face. Mervyn loves breaking things. Alright. Enter the tower, explore around the tower, which we have to do. 6 new lands before the tower falls. So we gotta find 20 food. 0 4 tower levels. Okay, so you really need food. I was hoping I could just blast my way through the gargoyle and go for it. And just have a super tough fight. No, we actually have to just get a bunch of food. So when we inevitably fail, don't worry, I'll just stack the deck with food and we'll be fine. Hammer it down! Basically. Because what stinks about this is it's not just that we need 20 food. We need to get food, we also use food. Because it takes food per step. That's the fun of it all. Alright. Treasure chest. Armor of Gluttony. Hey! I will take the... I'm gonna take the Armor of Gluttony. Ooh, 7 to play. Not a bad choice because we get extra from the treasure chest. It could have been food. But if I can manage to get enough gain cards, or if I manage to get the fame, and then get enough gain cards, we can get a lot of food from Armor of Gluttony.
We could have simply walked away, but no!
Beat you down! Hammer! Now, if we ever start hearing squeaking coming from the hammer, then we're really in a bad spot. Four fame there. Okay, we need 12 fame, but that's okay. We'll work on it. Bad or hilarious, depends on how much you enjoy watching me die. Because we either have to wait for it to, because it's one of two things. Either A, we have to wait for it to run out, because it was a gold hammer, but it was actually a squeaky hammer. That's a Smash Brothers reference for those of you that didn't get me singing or just the whole thing in general. Or B, it's Starlight's hammer, and we shouldn't have it. So... 7 food, awesome. Band of thugs. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Snap! Your foot breaks the twig and the noises fall silent. Success, failure, failure, huge failure. See, I think Mallet. I think you went Misty. I don't remember Misty having an oversized mallet in Pokemon. I think of like Amy Rose and her mallet, her Pico Pico hammer.
A lot of 90s, 2000s anime girls would just pull a mallet out of nowhere and smack people with it. Hammer space. Yeah, it was mostly just a visual gag. Like, where the heck did you pull that from?
This one. Hey, success! A pair of vampire soldiers pokes their head out of the tent and gasp at your presence. Kill him! Shrieks one, his mouth ringed with chocolate. The general can't know we're trading weapons for sweets again. How dare. Called hammer space for a reason, no?
Yeah.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this. That's true. A mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices the dead bodies. Alright, look, we don't have time for this. Here, throws a sack of something at you.
It's okay.
Getting some equipment. Ooh, what's the ring of defense do? Just straight 5 defense. Harvest blade, though, for the food. I need more fame. Take that. 20 gold. Down for that. 15 food. Amazing. And we can now equip said harvest blade. Use that. Don't follow us. The mage waves her arm, and the tent, along with the mage and Cendril, disappear into nothingness. Cool. Well, we have enough food, but it says 0 of 4 tower levels, which means I'm gonna need more food than this 30 food. So I say we take all the cards here, try to find more food, and then climb the tower. Like, not waste a whole, like, half a map worth of encounters where we could get food. Winding trail, speaking of. No. Sorry, 6 agreed. You gotta go. And then I'm only gonna get 2 fame because you need to give me stuff. Then 2 fame after that, we can wear the armor of gluttony and we'll really have some food. Even more so than now.
I'll handle the little one, you deal with the rest, okay?
I didn't counter that in time. There's some extra food. Another one. Darn. Couldn't get 3 attacks off just because not enough enemies, but that's okay. Still got 2 extra food. An extra piece of equipment. Let's go. Ooh, let's go Mask of Holy Fortunes. That'll be at 12 fame. 1 failure card glows red during the shuffle of chance card gambits, so you know not to choose that one. Also 15 gold. Okay with that.
Fame, of course, is a sword that cuts both ways. There are times when one would rather not be known.
Oh, this could be bad. Whilst passing through a nondescript village, a red-faced drunk grabs your arm. It's the mercenary that was at the burning of Brayden. The villagers refuse to believe your protested innocence. Surrounded by a bevy of sharp pitchforks, you hear a voice shrill. Will you submit to a trial by fire, you murderer? If it comes to combat, killing the villagers will surely make you even more notorious. I don't know, no witnesses, right? I mean...
Do you wait for fear of making the wrong move?
No, dealer. I'm waiting for chat. Alright. Submit to a trial by fire. Before you know it, you find yourself tied to a stake. The villagers eagerly set the wood at your feet alight. Whoa, this is bad. Oh, just a little too soon.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Levels the rope and you roll away from the blaze. You take 20 health, probably more than that. Yep, 15. Villagers shout fearfully and brandish their pitchforks. You draw your weapon with reluctance. Oh, darn it. Then I have to fight anyway. Yes. I had the timing right. I saw where to hit the gold, but I was just a little too soon.
I hope this works.
A little too soon. Nope, don't hit that one. Nope. I have to take out the peasants. I didn't want to. I was hoping if I took out all the guards, we'd be fine. Remaining villagers back away in terror, their neighbors slain at their feet, you flee. 2 food. That'll buy us later.
A splash of silver and an opportunity to mold the world to your liking.
While wandering the forest, you spy a deer glowing with a silver light. Yeah, basically every time we go up the tower, or I have to like redo the land to try to find more food, I think it's gonna, you know, give me a new board, but then it'll be one more land before the tower falls. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright. Attempt to approach the deer.
Nicely timed.
With great care, you close the distance. The deer watches you with golden brown eyes, but it does not flee. Attempt to pet it. Offer it some cake. Leave it be. Feed deer?
I was gonna say get our affiliate on, but I don't think that episode's up yet. I was gonna say get our affiliate on, but I don't think that's up yet.
Yeah, that's not up yet. That won't be up yet for another week,
No.
probably.
Oh, never mind, spoilers.
Not really spoilers. Y'all will understand when we get there in Octopath. Alright, give it some cake. Give cake.
Oh, just one thing to do it. That's good. You offer a spice cake to the deer. After sniffing it for a while, it nibbles at it, allowing you to pet its warm speckled fur. The silver light surrounding the deer spreads up your arm until it engulfs you as well. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps and watch stunned as your coins become baked potatoes and your rations turn to silver. He flipped it.
He flipped it. That's okay, actually.
I'm about to say it was about even anyway, so.
Yeah, your food and gold have been switched. That's actually good because we had more gold than food, and then that's interesting because you could play this in a really different way if you lucked out. You could take like Goblin Town and just get tons of gold, do this right and flip it,
Yeah.
and then have tons of food.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. While lost in your reverie, the deer bounds away into the forest. That's awesome.
That is cool.
That's
like
really
that.
cool. And there went 20 gold. Oh, silver deer. No. We don't want to do that again. Because then we'd only have 10 food. Leave it be. But that's really cool. That's neat. Wetland ambush, that's fine. That's food.
By sea and sun, fate and fane!
Malaclips hit him. That had just enough. Armor of Gluttony. We can wear that now. Yes. Mask of Holy Fortunes. We can wear that now. Gain 2 fame. Plus 10 food. Good. And plus 2 food from the Armor of Gluttony. And lastly,
An opportunity once more to find what you need.
an unimpressed farmer. I'm not impressed by you either. You see an adventurer leaving a farm with a large basket of fresh vegetables and sweet pies. He grins at you as he passes, looking terribly pleased with himself. An elderly farmer flaps his hand at you as you near the farm. "Oh, adventurer," he shouts. "Be you a small potato or an acclaimed hero? Come closer so my eyes can see you." So this will probably go off of fame. We got 12 fame.
Do we look like Osmond to you? We're not a potato.
That's true. We are not a potato. We are not awesome. It's not like we have no fame. Alright. Approach the farmer we shall. 30 fame. Small potato after all. He turns his nose up at you and bid an awkward goodbye before leaving his lands. 30 fame. Yeah.
Whatever, farmer. I'm not impressed by you either. Like, if we're not gonna get anything anyway, we should just door kick him on the way out and then keep on.
I wish they had a good day, sir.
Right? Good day, sir. Alright. Tower. Now we have enough food.
Even as the Empire closes down,
At least for the first
as
one.
each piece becomes more isolated, still the gates open. Nothing can be kept silent.
So
forever.
do we enter the tower or do we explore new lands? Because we have the food toll. Alright, enter the tower it is. Captain Hardwick signals you over. Once you reach a safe landing, return to report what you've seen. Make her watch over you, he adds gruffly. You arrive at the first landing and the first door. True to Hardwick's word, the wooden door lacks even a handle, and your attempts to kick it open are futile. There's a stone gargoyle beside it, its hand outstretched, its mouth a gaping grin. Modeled after Starlight. Huh. Appease the gargoyles. Alright, here's that one. You hear ancient gears in the walls click to life, and the handleless door swings open. You enter, but as Malekith's ghost follows you, the gargoyle's eyes flare red, and the stone door slams shut. Because remember, only one soul, so I figured that. No amount of pushing manages to budge it. The only way is up. You venture up the stairs, preparing yourself for whatever is in store. Oh, fun. Oh, that's uncool. Ah, too soon. So looks like there's gold over there, and food over to the right. Welcome back. Ah! Just a little too soon. Just a little bit off. Enough to get me killed. Alright, get out of here. Relieved, you pass through the trap level's exit. There's a stone lever by the exit, glowing with silver light. You take the risk and pull it. A wreath of silver light passes through you. You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps as you watch your rations transform into fresh-baked vegetable pies. Bizarrely, you sense that your notoriety has changed. Oh, that stinks. You wonder where there's a pattern to the silver light's magic. Your food and fame have been switched. So now we have 36 fame, but we only have 12 food. So that's unfortunate now. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point.
Who is it who dwells atop this tower? And why do they strive so to keep you out?
Stairs spiral up into the darkness. As you ascend the stairs, you pass a dimly lit landing. Empty, except for a primitively hued stone bear sat in the center.
Approach the statue it is.
Close up, the statue's eyes are bored so deep into the stone that they resemble dark, endless pits. There is an inscription etched upon its snout. I laughed and she cursed me. I walked for an age to see her weeping. I felt fury as she kissed her lover. Grant me the face of my last hour. Also never seen X new lands before Tower Falls as an objective before. Oh, there you go.
Ho, 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 you make a poor apprentice. Cultivate focus.
So basically, in what order did this happen? The top part. Grant me the face of my last hour. I don't think it's as easy as just choosing the last sentence. Or maybe it is. I'm making this too complicated.
I think you might be making it complicated. Unless it's backwards.
I felt fury as she kissed her lover. I walked for an age to see her weeping, and I laughed as she cursed me. Or it's the order it says there.
Did he give you any clue before this?
No, just this.
Just this?
Walked for an age to see her weeping, and then see, because I could be like it'd be 2-1-3. So I think I walked for an age to see her weeping, and then I laughed and she cursed me, and then I felt fury as she kissed her lover.
I felt fury as she kissed her lover. Could be also 2-1-3.
That's what I said. I felt fury as she kissed her lover, and then I walked for an age to see her weeping. And then I laughed because now she's the one weeping, and then she cursed me.
Maybe. Oh, right, because now he's a gargoyle. Or a bear, rather.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with one. I'm gonna say it's a happy face. I'm gonna say that happened last. At first, nothing happens and you feel quite foolish. Then golden liquid begins to leak from the statue's eyes. As it drips onto the floor, it hardens into solid gold tears. Oh, you got 25 gold. After a time, the gold tears abate. Your grinning and smiling is not rewarded with additional gold. What? Oh, that is cool. You find nothing else of interest on this landing. I think we did that right. You journey upward into the tower and arrive at another handleless door. The distant sound of blades heralding more traps beyond the threshold. Beside it, another stone gargoyle. Remembering your promise, you head back down the tower to report to Captain Hartwell. So that's one. He notes down and lets you go on your way. But we don't have the food now because food and fame got switched. What we can do now is go back to this stupidly unimpressed farmer, and now that I have this new shining silver light about me. You! squints at you and cries out, clapping his leathery hands in joy. Why, it's you! I'm honored, adventurer, simply honored. I am sorry I did not recognize you the first time. He insists on gifting you a basket overflowing with freshly baked bread and fruits. 3 food. 5 food. Okay. And armor gluttony for an additional 2 food. Alright. And thanks for the 10 gold.
You are not the only one who would seek to ascend. Not in any sense.
Go up again. We know. We walked into him before and he laughed at us. And we can do another part of the tower because we do have enough food. Alright, enter the tower. Once you reach a new safe landing, report to what you've seen. Make her watch over you. Alright, 20 more food.
How easily will you pass the traps put there to stop you?
The camera really needs to be free flow here, so I can. So I can turn it around to see what I want. Oh, come on. Should have took damage from that. That's still ran into that. I know there's health on the other side, but I'm not going to risk grabbing it. Especially when I'd be moving to where I can't turn the camera. 2 food, 5 gold. Wraith of River of Silverlight passes through you. What happens now? You feel a strange sensation in your kneecaps, and you watch your coins disintegrate, only to be replaced by other coins?
Okay.
Bizarrely, you sense your notoriety has changed. So gold and fame has switched. Now we have 50 fame, and thankfully they were close. So, pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point.
More traps. More questions.
What stinks is if you're low on something, this could make it to where you lose equipment because your fame would go below the requirement. Stairs spiral up into the darkness. Suddenly, you hear a shriek like a banshee, and a dark shape comes rushing down the steps towards you. Hit it, dodge out of the way. Give it the Bradshaw treatment, just clothesline it as it comes down. Dodge out of the way it is. You lay flat against the wall and the dark shape rushes past into the light. You recognize the signal of the Empire in the split second before its head snaps around to reveal a soldier. Her face is gaunt and pale, her eyes wild. She waits, coiled with tension at the bottom of the stairs. Right. Slowly approach her. Her eyes glance nervously around, but she stays frozen like a statue until you're a step away. Then, fiercely quick, she draws her sword and slashes downwards. You recoil in pain from the blow. Ow. Ow. The soldier drops her sword as if disturbed by her actions. She looks fearfully into your face for a moment before running down the stairs. Quickly note what's further up the stairs, yet another gargoyle guarded door, before running after her. Captain Hardwick, surprised that the soldier's return to the camp, is replaced by a mask of pity and fear as she alternates between mistaking her fellow soldiers for Mahram and weeping uncontrollably. Hardwick stops you before you go. Here, she has no use for it now, and you saved her, he smiles grimly. As much as she could be saved. Brigand's Blades does not help me. Alright, well, we have to go to a new level, fortunately, because we're out of food to gather here. Carriage ride. Success, failure. Oh, at least I know what one of the failures is. Looks like we're picking two. Success! Did it. Taking pace. See the tower in the distance. The sound of Hardwick's soldiers slowly chipping down its walls echo even here. Alright. Duel. Coin slaves like you are little more than undisciplined thugs. No, this mercenary. Knight of Steel. Is that different? Irrelevant, soldier says. Cassie's the final swordsman in my company. Except the duel. Everything I can get. Yes, Cassie's got promoted again. Oh! Got promoted again. Oh, Sir Cassius, very drunk. Heavily armored, a knight can easily turn the tide of battle. Use bash to break their armor. Oh, so knight is like that. It's like the Black Knight. Fancy. Got promoted again. Oh, this might just be the end of me. No.
No guarding. Enough! Your opponent steps back, hands raised. I don't have time for this nonsense again. And we gain a favor. Character departed. With high enough rolls. Roll that one again. Or at least we'll get some money. Oh, one short. Darn. Because you get food. If you happen to get the 16 plus. Still, we get a bunch of money. What do we got here? Oh, the Gladiator's Visage. What does this do? Draw one food gain card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. First time you complete a combat unharmed, add a blessing to the map. Interesting. Huh. I like you. You're neat, but I'm gonna buy food. Alright. It's the shape-shifting lizard monster who burnt Braid into the ground with its fiery breath. No. Not lizard, dragon, but that's...
The man brought to these people is fine.
I know, they're peasants. I get it. Women, children, and dogs surround you. Pitchforks waved menacingly. Oh, good. I don't even get a choice on this one. Again, just a little too soon. Oh, we're gonna die. How in the world did they mistake your character for a lizard? Because peasants.
I hope this works.
Didn't think that kill. Stand up. Are they blind? No, they just don't care. +2 food. Get. Confused thief, that's bad.
The world fills with the untalented.
It's a red card. That's not good. Annette sweeps you and Malakos up into a tangle of elbows and awkward knee angles. A trap. A man in embarrassing green tights strolls towards you. What's the guy with the balloon's name? Zelda. It's him. Oh there, moneybags. He twists his mustache debonairly and trips over his own feet. You wouldn't mind if I share your wealth with those less fortunate, do you? I do mind. Get out. 40 gold. I want that one. Oh, no chance of that. No clue. Zero clue. I saw lost food there too, so this really could be the end.
I almost had it and I lost it at the end.
I don't like this card. Lose 15 food. That's what I didn't want. With the sword at your throat, you begin to hand him your gold. No, your pies, you fool! Give me your pies! You don't protest. The thief is clearly unhinged. So much for that. Moves to release you from the net, but stops, chiding himself. He uncomfortably bids you farewell, leaving you alone to disentangle yourself. Alright. Ow.
Try it again.
Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask for supplies. Bring you great nourishment and sustain you for several days. 5 food. 5 food, that's 10 food, so that's good. And then extra from the Armor of Gluttony. Band of Thugs. Alright. See how well this goes this time. Great, okay, 1 success. No clue, but it's not the red card. Alright, and... success! Hey! No! Kill him! Can't know we're trading for sweets.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
Some extra food. That chocolate must be really good, right?
That helps.
Switched because he went down. Ruined it, guard. 3 food. Gain a piece of equipment. I'll take the visage. I like the avoid
I'm sure
failure.
you will find your own arenas to put this to work.
20 life, awesome. Don't follow us. And forfeit. 19 food.
Can you
Stolen
claim
one.
this token?
Give me that. Give me a Mask of Holy Fortunes. You linger near a fort. Okay, we're doing this again. Hopefully we don't die. Also, don't call me Coin Slave Clips. Beat 2 steel monster cards within 60 seconds. Doable. Oh, a captain and a general. Really? I probably working that mage children. Alright. Again, 1 success. Dokie. Number 1 it is. Huge failure. Great.
Ah.
So now they get a steel phalanx. We go through this again. Juggernaut of Blight. That's different. Oh, it's you. Okay. Abomination. Corruption layered on top of corruption. A nightmare made of sickness and disease. Use bash to break the terror's armor and defeat them with a finisher before it regenerates.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Oh, you do that, okay. Oh, you didn't die though. You didn't die like in that one mission. Let's give me another shot. Neat! So they don't die. This is a juggernaut, not a terror. Oh, it's bigger, meaner, and tougher. Yeah, I see that. Alright. Find a way out, explore the sewers. If we explore, we get the rope thing again. I remember that. Continue to hack at it. Or is it if we try to find a way out, we get the rope? I don't remember. Alright, find a way out. Huge success, success, failure, failure. Oh, it should mark a huge failure if there's no regular failures. Because it only marks a failure card. Hi, AJ. Did I change gear? No, I put it back. I put it back on. It doesn't mark huge failures.
Only marks regular failure.
Only marks regular failures, I think. I'm pretty sure I put the mask back on when I saw this mission popped up. Which is lame.
I think I know which one it's not. But I'm not sure which one it is.
I think it's 2.
I think it's 2.
I do. I think it's 2.
Okay.
Yeah! Huge success. While searching for the exit, you find a sealed crate of honeyed toffees. Take the toffee or leave the sewer toffee. Considering it was a huge success,
I'm taking it.
I kind of want to take it. Could be bat. Why is toffee in the sewer? Like,
Wait, why is toffee in the sewer? But I mean, I'm not a fan of toffee, but I don't throw it in the sewer.
take the toffees. 7 food. Malachus beckons you to an wrought iron gate. If I'm not mistaken, and I never am, how dare you question me, this will take us directly into the fort.
I question you constantly.
Oh, but I should use that. That's great. If I'm not mistaken, and I never am, how dare you question me? I like that. That's amazing. He allows you to go first. You leave the monsters and murk of the sewers behind you. Alright, you find killing all of these in 60 seconds is going to be difficult. Reaches for the heavy lock upon the cage's gate, sizzles, and he drops it quickly. By freighted skirts that burns. Press a long metal implement into your hand and steps back. You tentatively touch the lock. It doesn't burn you. Pick the lock. Oh, great.
Breathe. You have done well.
Click the lock. Okay, children, Malachus awkwardly pats one on the head. Your mother and I are going to kill the bad men. You stay here, unless we die, in which case you're on your own.
You're a terrible person, Malachus.
I mean, but
Not incorrect.
not incorrect.
You're also a terrible person.
about the last part, not the whole your mother and I. He's being Malachus, being joking. That's really funny, but the whole unless we die, in which case you're on your own, is not incorrect.
Yeah.
Children nod, numb with terror. Sneak up the stairs and survey the scene before you. The soldiers mill about the fort's yard. Oh, man. Blood magic once? Eat some damage and then see if we can get the other 2 in 60 seconds? What tarot card? We're doing the tower. See, here's the... See, I did have the Mask of Holy Fortunes on. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. I don't have the nudge either. Okay, good. Okay, this Flanix and Seal are gone. Poof. I don't think I want to do it again.
No.
I know there's a captain and a general, and they can take a beating. But I still think I could do it in 60 seconds. Fight the soldiers. The captain's the pain because of the armor. Once I break it, it'll go down pretty fast. What do you got to lose besides the token, the challenge, health? Yeah, nothing. It's fine.
They're only children! You should have let them be!
Close to getting an extra food too. Get out. Not bad, all told, Malaclips states anticlimactically. I'll go fetch our little bundles of joy, shall I? Bart comes striding up the stairs, plucking his loot, the frightened mage children following behind.
The children are safe. They will be the mages of tomorrow.
Saved the mages of tomorrow. Now onward, children. Malaclips covertly leads the children onto a covered barge by the docks. Onward to your new home with the madmen of Fosterville. Children glance at you in alarm as they meekly duck into the boat. Don't pay attention to Malaclips. It's fine. Darn it! You would be.
Would be here.
But it still doesn't show failure, because technically none of them are failures, quote unquote. It should show a bad card, basically. The mask. Alright, try for the 40 gold. Losing the 15 gold wouldn't be bad. Losing the 15 food would be disastrous. Alright, and 15 food. Well, new lands because we don't have the food now. Carriage ride, success, failure, huge failure. I'm gonna guess 2. Rocky ride through strange twilight lands. When you finally leave the fog and shadows behind, you feel sapped to your strength. More max life lost. Great. Band of thugs. Alright. You were right, AJ. Correct. It's fine. I'm not sure. I'm not sure either where it is. Huge failure. That's the worst. A few mages come furiously out of the tent, followed by a hulking ogre. Well, that's the worst.
That's not good.
Knaves out not to think to spell the force against wanderers. One of the mages shrugs. At least he looks healthy and full of blood. Could fetch a lot at the market. It's a mage. A century of persecution has left only the most martial still willing to call themselves mage. Mages create pools of dark magic, attack them quickly to stop them casting.
I hope this works.
Ah. Oh, you both hit me. That's lame. Let's see, where did I take damage from? You're now food. Yep, counter, dodge. One food, 4 fame. Captain's dead, and the mages have been knocked off too. And once everybody dives back to the tent, takes as many spoils to themselves as possible, there's a lot of hissing and kicking. Manage to sidle in and grab a couple of things before sneaking away. Hey, max life. And some life. 25 life. Alright, that actually ended up not too terrible. Duel again. Complete more challenges to progress Cassius' story. Again. So he reshuffles every time we go to a new area. You actually came out better than you started. I did, surprisingly. Need to go. Good luck climbing the tower. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Wetland ambush, that's fine. That gives us food. Yep, he is the knight suit of the card. The knight card of the suit. There we go. So you can
Lycian song, fate and
He's a
fame!
knight. He's fancier. If only I had the freeze helmet. Go for the one I want you to. He does that. 4 food, 4 fame. 5 food from that card. And Armored Gluttony gives us another 2 food. Alright, we're gonna climb now. Piece the gargoyles. Give me health. Relieved, you pass through the trap level's exit, pull the stone lever, Wreath of Light passes through you. Okay, what switches now? Your coins become baked potatoes and your rations turn into silver. That's fine! We're broke, but we have yes food now. Pulling the lever appears to have deactivated the traps. It is now safe to journey up to this point.
The end is in sight. Or is it?
Stairs spiral up into the darkness. As you climb, you notice more and more vines breaking through the tower masonry. You reach the next landing and your jaw drops. Somehow, growing from the stone is a huge tree. It seems ancient, craning your neck. You see its branches disappear high into the darkness above. It sways gently despite there being no breeze. Climbing it seems like a terrible idea. And we're so close to the end. Oh, but just going to the end is no fun. Climb it. As you navigate the twisted branches, you feel like a child again. Dim light flitters peacefully through the leaves, dappling the tower in a warm glow. Hanging from a branch, you spy a pear glowing with a familiar silver light. No, I don't want to change stuff out again. I really don't. 'Cause I think we're fine. Let's see, what would it be? It would be... Because it goes in an order. What was after food to gold? Gold to fame? I just want to see what's up there. Another way to do the light again is what's up there. So, that's cool. That's useful. Climb back. Journey higher into the tower. Oh, it goes in a pattern. So if you... Because it said perhaps there's a pattern to it. There is. I think it goes on a cycle. It's like food to gold, gold and fame, I think it was, and then maybe food and fame. There is a pattern, and we've cycled through it now. At least I think that's what I think. Could be wrong. There would need to be more testing, but I think that's how it works. There's a pattern, and then it cycles back around, and we got back to food and gold. Report to Captain Hardwick. He notes it. All right. I don't have any money to buy any equipment, so enter the tower. You enter the tower and find the Empire camp empty. Cursing, you realize that Hardwick and his soldiers have decided to ascend the tower. They find the sorceress, they'll surely kill her.
Mages have always had to deal with fear. The usurper has organized an inquisition to put an end to us. He has not succeeded yet.
Though no hungry gargoyle bars your way, the traps have been powered up again. You grit your teeth and enter the first trap level once more. You losers. This gives more defense. I kind of want to take it just for the more defense. I'll keep the harvest point. Reach the top of the tower before it's too late. Save the sorceress. Ascend the tower in 130. That's fine. I'll take that.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Run, Cendril, run! Next. Now, this one's lengthy. We don't go forward, we'll go to the right. I'll take the damage. I didn't want to take that one. Food. So it's the final one. You ready yourself and run through the door, but there should be another floor, the fourth floor, that we might have to go through. So we'll go through this one pretty quick too. It's just a straight run forward. Good for this. Forward, forward, forward. grab the health. Past this door, you go ever upward to the next gargoyle. You find the way is clear, the door is ajar. You push past it, but it does not lead to another trap level. A cold breeze buffets you. You're outside, being pulled this way and that by the winds. If you fell, it would be your death. Stairs loop around the tower, leading upwards, surely to the top. I don't need you, actually. You give me, ignore defense. Instead of the reap, because we don't need food anymore. Stairs loop around the tower, leading upward, surely to the top. You reach the top to see an old robed woman restrained in ropes. Captain Hardwick's holding a sword to her throat. There is no pity in his eyes as he looks to you, only wild fear. Back! You have been corrupted by mage filth! Unnatural, dangerous filth! His voice rises shrilly as he lifts his sword for the executioner's blow. General of Steel. You leap forward and parry his strike. Cool. So if we didn't get there in time, I guess he slashes. General Hardwick, respected by his soldiers, a family man with a fondness for fishing. And now, one of you will die. Generals cause damage to the area.
I told you not to mess with me!
Yay, hammer! Can't. Can't guard that. Ooh, take damage from me smashing you. Not like that. They could have done that. You begin to untie the old mage. She stares unblinking. You are the one who will kill him. I don't know if we get to ask both, but... Who are you? I'm the sorceress atop the tower. She doesn't appear to have anything else to say on the matter. Oh, lame. Alright.
I feel a little gypped on
I
that.
feel very gypped on that. Alright, ask about the Emperor. Emperor, she licks her dry, wrinkled lips. Is that what he calls himself now? The sorceress becomes frustrated at your clear confusion. The game of life and death, boy. He controls it now, and the land weeps for it. The north is burning. Peasants are forced to leave their homes and wander until they starve. Have you not seen the slave ships sent south? They creak, filled to the brim with his own children. He will force the world into submission if he must. She turns to you, voice low. He wants to kill you. The Reaper, this Hardwick man. Yes, yes, the sorceress grasps your hand in hers. He wants to slice your head from your shoulders, to flay your skin and burn you alive. But you evade him at every turn. Do you not feel it in the air? The land rebels against his iron grip. The sorceress sweeps her arms high as a deep rumble fills the sky. The high priestess will soon descend the mountain on the great beast as her people's last hope. The mages brew anarchy. The blight grows stronger every day. Soon the very sea will run red. This will not end unless he is dead. Her head snaps to you, suddenly suspicious. What will you do if you face him? As, what the hell are you talking about? Tell her you intend to win the game of life and death.
One sounds like an awesome answer, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, what?
If we ask, do we still get to do the one answer, like everything else so far? Don't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, we intend to win the game of life and death. Her ink-black eyes scrutinize you. No good can come of this. No man was ever meant to command the game. Heed these words. Before Callus there was another, and before him another, and another before that. Her dry, wrinkled hands grab yours. Swear to me if it comes to it. Her eyes are blacker than night. Smash it. Burn the throne. Split the game down the middle, so none may sit at the table again. So she's the dealer wants the game back. Now he's been at it for a very, very long time. But she's saying, destroy the game. Nobody should be in control of it. Very interesting. For reaching the final act of the sorceress's tale, the silver deer, so we have that now, fairy ring, and mystical island. Welcome to Mystical Island.
The first thing I thought of, I saw that card was Treasure Planet.
Okay. I thought of Fantasy Island, obviously.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter's Helm, Wanderer's Bounty, Chef's Charm, and Assassin's Blades. We saw the silver deer. We saw it twice.
Yeah, we saw the silver deer. We used it.
Yeah, we used it. I think you were gone at that point. For reaching the top of the sorceress's tower, unimpressed farmer. So you have that 30 fame.
You have to do a fame board or something.
Why? Why? For the roll it for the 40 gold and pray you get it?
Maybe if you have a way to detect good or something.
I'm not down for that.
Ooh.
The demon array.
Huh.
I feel like you two should maybe be switched.
Right?
Like the demon is the
The good one?
the quote good unquote, because it could be like the Thief's Guild where the platinum card isn't necessarily great.
Right. I'm learning if it's like it's good if it's a deal with the devil kind of bargain where you have to roll good.
Yeah. Which I'm not down for.
Ari likes you? Okay.
For rescuing the mage children, the madmen. And that's a gold token.
Woo!
So what's the silver on that one? You don't reach the top in time? So we still have Devil, we have the star, the moon, and something else. The sun. Yes, you don't reach top time. Okay. That's why I put on the extra armor and damage boosted through some of it. Beat the boss that's silver. Okay. That one wasn't too bad, honestly. It got sketchy there when we were low on life, but it wasn't too terrible. Cool. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. We got a lot done. Got some... another challenge done. 2 more gold tokens. Tomorrow we're going to try the Devil, and this is just going to be just hot garbage. So, if you want to show up for RNG fun, be here next time. I'll try to have some topics we can talk about and have some fun along the way, because it's going to be really crazy, and we may restart the Devil for the whole 3 hours and still not get it, but I'll do my best to make it fun, and we'll have some fun. Until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and had a lot of fun today. Thanks for being here as always. Until tomorrow, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.